Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to take a look at Cancer Ascendant and the predictions for the month of October 2025. For you, Mars is a highly benefic planet because it rules over the 10th house of profession as well as the 5th house of creativity, romance and speculation, and is going to remain in the 4th house for the entire month of October. As Mars will be present here, it is going to bring intensity to your domestic life in this month. After 3rd of October, Mercury's conjunction with Mars is going to bring communication loss related tensions, potentially disrupting home harmony or relationships with your mother. Mars is also going to aspect the 7th house, and it suggests a creative or a romantic intensity in marriage or partnerships, but conflicts are going to take place, especially with Mercury's third house influencing Mars post October 3rd. Mars is going to aspect the 10th house and it is going to boost the career in this month, but you are going to face work related challenges or conflicts. As Mars will be aspecting its own sign, it will provide the necessary to support to generate the accolades at your workplace. And since it also rules over the house of education, progeny and speculation for you, this month is going to be eventful across all these areas. If you are a student, then time after 18th of October is going to be very favorable because Jupiter, the natural significator of education, is going to transit into the first house, and Cancer is the exalted sign of Jupiter. So Jupiter will aspect the fifth house of education, and despite the fifth house lord Mars being in the fourth, this will still benefit students a lot, and time after 18th of October is especially going to be extremely beneficial as far as the growth in learning is concerned. Students will be able to excel in their craft. If you are a speculator, then the benefic aspect of Jupiter will not be very helpful because here the house lord strength is more important, and the fifth house lord and fourth house clearly indicates that this is not a right time for you to put money in the market. Plus Rahu is also going to aspect Mars with the ninth aspect, so things will be very difficult as far as making money in the market is concerned, so it is better that you stay away. Mercury third house rulership in conjunction with Mars is also going to indicate intense communication with your siblings. Mercury's 12th house rulership is going to increase domestic related expenses, and Jupiter's presence in the first half of October would mean that expense could be related to long term traveling, health of the elderly people, or even on the matters related to religious activity. So watch out for any such expense prior to 17th of October. Jupiter in the 12th house in Gemini till 17th of October is going to emphasize spiritual growth, or as I said earlier, expenses tied to health or education. You will need to do a lot of introspection before making small investments, else you will suffer financial losses prior to 17th of October. The movement of Jupiter in the first house is going to make a lot of changes in your life in the next 3 months. First of all, you need to be in the control of your diet for the next 3 months, as Jupiter here is going to increase your body weight, but its benefic aspect on the fifth and the seventh house is going to provide an opportunity for all the Cancer ascendant people to plan for conception if you are in that age, as well as the opportunity for single people to get married. As the ninth house ruler, Jupiter is going to aspect its own house, and this is going to favor higher education. But if you are interested in religious or spiritual pursuits, then also transit of Jupiter is going to benefit you immensely, but progress will be slow because Saturn will be occupying this house, and as a result it is automatically going to delay things that are associated with this house. This transit is also going to provide you temporary stability in your life for the next 3 months. Jupiter also happens to be the lord of service for you, and second week of October, especially 8th and 9th of October, are going to be very favorable from the perspective of progressing in your jobs. As I said earlier, Jupiter's aspect on the 7th house would mean that single people will get an opportunity to get married after 18th of October. Sun happens to be the lord of your second house, and second house indicates self earned wealth. This sun will be in the sign of Virgo till 17th of October, and it is going to enhance financial or family related communication with your siblings. The seventh aspect of sun on the ninth house is going to favor higher education or spiritual pursuits via communication. So both Jupiter as well as sun are going to contribute very positively for all the higher degree students as well as for people who are involved in religious or spiritual pursuits. After the 17th of October, Sun is going to become debilitated in the fourth house in the sign of Libra. Home environment is going to become very aggressive and tensions will rise after 18th October because Mars is a fiery planet, Sun is also a fiery planet. So presence of two malefics in the fourth house is going to disturb the domestic harmony, and you will struggle to maintain peace in the domestic environment. Since sun also indicates money for you, so best time financially will be on 16th and 17th of October, just before sun shifts to the sign of debilitation. But overall during this month you will struggle with the routine cash flow, so money flow will be less than the average during this month. Now there are also certain days where you need to remain cautious in this month. 4th and 5th of October is a time that you will find mentally to be very stressful, and 26th to 28th of October is a time when you need to look after your health. So this is how this month is going to pan out for Cancer ascendant people. Keep your emotions under control and all will work out well for you. Keep watching my videos and I'll see you next month.